You guys see that? See, like, nothing. 8 game. Let's play. I'm gonna play pot limit triple draw. I'm gonna buy in. I was buying in yesterday for $80. So. Will you ever go for a hairstyle other than the faux hawk thing? Honestly, I have thought about it, but I don't know what I would choose. I don't know. You know, got weird hair, so yeah, I think it is time to switch it up though. Okay, this is gonna be way more exciting. We're going for pot limit triple draw. I have like no idea what I'm doing, literally no idea. So. That's fun. I just left her. I think in pot limit triple draw, I want to steal a lot. I think it's really good to make the nuts. You don't get as many draws. Like drawing 2 isn't as good, because as in regular triple draw, like drawing 2 after 1 is not ideal. I don't know. Just making it up. Play some Modest Mouse for Jay Carver Poker. Is he's a big Modest Mouse guy? Alright, we get Modest Mouse on after this. Hopefully more people will join this game. Yesterday we had a full game going. I didn't even know I was gay until I started watching at Jay Carver Poker. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, 7-3-2. I think if the button had raised, I think I would just call with all of my 2-card draws, but I don't know if that's really right. I don't know. Let's just play, and we'll talk about it. Yikes. And I do it again. I have a really strong 2-card draw, so that's a good time to check call, probably. I'm gonna bet small here because I have a good draw, so I'm gonna get value. Plus, if he raises me, I can go all in as a bluff because I think he doesn't have a very strong draw. Jenny Lewis or any indie rock folky stuff? Yes, I love indie rock. I love folky stuff. I love a lot of music. I love hip hop. I love a lot of classic rock. I guess I'm kind of all over the place when it comes to my music. Let's see what we got. New Jersey. I'm sure this will get answered in chat before you get to hear me answer it. But the answer is that there are 945 people playing right now in PokerStars New Jersey. This game is fun. I think there's a lot of gambling involved. I don't really know. What am I talking about? Okay. That was good. I got all the blockers, I think, so that's why I potted it. If he raises, I have a really easy hold. And if he doesn't raise me, then I can still make a really good hand. So, yeah. Anything that Jay Carver does, I can do also. So this is like a good looking hand, but it's actually a pretty weak to get re-raised. This person's gonna have a really strong hand, so I don't want to be drawing two. I want to be drawing, if I'm drawing 2 cards, I want it to be at least to a 7 to play a big re-raised pot. Modest Mouse is a joke because his stream got stuck on it. Alright, I'm doing it. We're sit at the bottom of the table. Got picky. I don't know how to do that. I know you're gonna think that's funny, but I really don't. Let's see, lobby. I'm doing this because I feel like he's gonna have a pat hand. Oh, no. That might be really bad. You drew 3. Yeah, you drew 3. Wow. They just always have it when they check raise. Okay, new plan. Don't re-raise someone's check raise, just fold when they check raise, they always have it. Great. We're learning, folks, we're learning. It's good that I'm playing $80 a time, because I don't have a very big bankroll on PokerStars MJ. Is it possible to be half gay, like 50%? I think it's possible to be 80% gay. I think it's all a spectrum. If you feel half gay, then you're half gay, man. Do it up. You're also half straight, I guess. Just love who you love. But yeah, I mean, I think sexuality is a fluid spectrum, just the way that gender is also a fluid spectrum. And I think we're all a little bit gay. The same way that we're all a little bit racist. That's a reference to a song. I have to admit it, Tar Williams doesn't do it for me. That's okay, Palooka Jim, I understand. Let's see what else we got here. I'm gonna go back to the random music here. Alright, no, I'm gonna do this song. I love this song. I'm gonna want to sing though. What is your approach, Jay Carver's Beer, what is your approach to learning a new poker variant? This is probably actually a pretty light raise. I could probably just go ahead and fold this. I'm going to get re-raised. I don't have any deuce blockers. That was probably lucky. I should probably just fold that. What is your approach to playing a new poker variant you haven't played much? For me, just play. I learn pretty quickly. If I'm playing, play for a little bit, and if I feel like I'm getting the hang of it, keep playing, talk to my friends, and talk to them about what they're doing and what they think. Reading books and watching strategy is always good news. Like, I've really never played it, and I don't know the rules. I'll read a book. For me, I don't love watching videos because I find that I learned poker at a time when poker was, there were no videos, and we all talked about strategy all the time, and we were kind of developing the strategy on our own, and I found that was really important in making myself really understand poker from a theoretical level, like constantly thinking about new ways to approach the game and whatever, and I just find that a lot of players nowadays, because they learn from watching videos, they play more robotically, and when they're put in new situations, there's a whole lot of players that have had a medium to large amount of success that I think aren't actually that good poker theory-wise, but they're But they just like know the plays to make that tend to work, but they don't know why. And so if I make a play that they're not used to seeing, like it sends them in a tizzy. Like they don't know what they're doing and they freak out. And I love playing players like that because I just check a spot where most people, or I check raise a spot where they expect to not get check raised, and all of a sudden they have no idea what's going on, and it's great. Love me some Whippet Fiasco. Right. No, let's go back to random. Oh, that's funny. I put it on random. We got some Modest Mouse. I can't deny what Spotify brings us. Wait. Yeah. For real. For really real. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember we are all half Centaur. That's true. Centaur's rights. Everyone, Centaur's rights. Don't forget. Oh my god, I'm short stacking the shit out of this game. Oh, I rebought, apparently. Oh, there goes my $80. I can't draw. I'm never good here. I'm like, he's got an 8, at least, maybe a 7. He snap checked after I'd already pat. I'm just gonna break and hope for a 2. Oh my god, was I good? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that might be the worst play of the day. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's so bad from him. Holy crap. 87652 and he snap checked it. Oh my god. I'm so bad. And he even typed in chat, indeed. I was like really convinced that he thought he had the best hand. Definitely. And he did. He just had a really bad 8. He doesn't know what he's doing. Oh my god. He gets a fish label. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Wow. Alright, we're building up some cash here. Actually, when I'm doing really well at this table yesterday, I made a bunch of money. I'm good at like understanding situations. Like that situation, it was like we were both all in. I had pat the street before, so when he pats into me, like, very quickly, he's never, like, got a bad hand, because he really thinks that he has the best hand. So it was really strange that he would have had a hand that was that bad. I guess he just doesn't understand poker, so now he gets a fish label. But that's what's nice about this game for me, is that I don't know what I'm doing with respect to, like, the betting strategy, but I definitely understand situations. I say as I fold the best hand by a mile. I, like, never put in money. Oh god, that's so bad on his part. I mean, I was folding anyway, but, like, he had the virtual nuts the way that hand played out. So, yeah. That's all. Let's change this music. Let's see what we got going on. In this game, for people that are newer to Triple Draw that don't know about Triple Draw, basically you want to play hands with deuces and sevens in them, and you want to play with position. So here I'm going to limp because I don't want to get re-raised. I'm going to be limping all of my... This is my best 2-card draw that I can have. My best 3-card draw that I can have. I did not improve at all, so I will be folding for sure. Check, check. This person has no clue. Yeah, that hand, like, oh god, it's weird to draw to 7-5-4-3 because I'm only hoping for a deuce to improve my hand. But the reason that I did it was because I was just so sure. Like, I just thought the odds of me winning there were infinitesimally low. But I just shouldn't have been that sure. I was just so sure that he had a really, really strong hand, but it's just, he had an 8 and he didn't understand 8-7-6-5-2 is a terrible, terrible, terrible 8 because he's not beating any other 8s, really. He's beating one other 8, which is 8-7-6-5-3. So it's just like, it's basically the same as a 9 for all intents and purposes. And so if you're a little more experienced in Triple Draw, I'm actually going to make a note on this guy. All in Triple Draw. Okay. It's just a really, really, really bad hand in that situation. JH908, you're learning new variant and still doing way better than most would. Thank you very much. Not really. I mean, I'm like learning slash. I played a bunch of limit Triple Draw, so I know like what's a good hand and what's not a good hand, and kind of situations where people are strong and situations where people are weak. And at the end of the day, that's what's cool about poker. Is like it's still poker. So it's like there's betting, there's raising, there's folding, and there's understanding people's tendencies and psychology, and there's math, and there's all of this cool stuff that makes this game so wonderful. And at the end of the day, if you're good at poker, you can play pretty much anything. And that's why so many of these players now, the really good players, just play all the games really, really well. Jay Carver Poker, those two deuce to 7 pot limit Triple Draw moron note tags. What's up, Jay Carver Poker? So many props to you. Thank you so much for providing an excellent stream and entertainment and poker insight. You are the best, and you've brought poker to so many people that would otherwise not know anything about poker. B, for teaching me about Twitch. Last time I was in the Bahamas, I'm hoping that we get together again soon. That was the most fun that I've had in a really long time in my poker, I would say in my poker sponsorship experiences. It doesn't compare to winning a final table of a huge event, but it beats almost everything else. So it was really fun, and I really can't wait to do it again. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for hosting me. I'm hoping to get a little more action here going. It's a little rough. talking about nonsense. Nonsensing it up. Finally, someone who berates the player. I'm in my Twitch stream, guys. All these people think, by the way, that I, like, am constantly berating players. Don't believe what you see on TV. I am really, I make a lot of faces, like, inquisitive faces like that or whatever, but a lot of the time, it's what you have to understand is a lot of the time it's like, I'm actually in my own head questioning my own play. I just am an overthinker and an overanalyzer, and so a lot of times I'll just be, like, thinking about, like, right now, I would maybe make a weird face, like, oh, God. And I'm still thinking about my break when I broke 7543, because it was probably bad. And so, it's just, like, that's how we learn as poker players. That's what makes us really good poker players is, I think, that we are constantly critiquing and questioning and thinking. And so, for me, I'm a little bit more expressive. It's kind of always on my face, but I think people mistake that for, you know, making some sort of commentary about another player or something like that. Oh, that's funny. As I'm talking about this, and I think it's still delayed on stream, so you haven't heard me talk about it, but Crazy Taxi asks, do you regret all the emotional breakdowns you've had on TV and how they portrayed you? Well, honestly, I live my life. That's a great question. I live my life with no regrets. I was young in a lot of those situations. We're all young. I'm going to limp re-raise here because this person raised a 2-card draw that I think was probably not a great 2-card draw last time. And so I think they're raising pretty wide, so I'm going to get a limp re-raise with a pretty strong 1-card draw. If I can. I just think that, you know, we live our lives, and if you live full of regrets, then that's a terrible way to live your life. And did I make mistakes? Sure. Of course I did. You know, we've all made mistakes, and I've learned from them. So, you know, some of what you saw on TV really did happen. Some of it, I think, doesn't tell the whole story, but, you know, when I was young, I was very emotional. I mean, I'm still emotional. We're all emotional. We just learn to control it better, and we learn ways of coping and dealing with how we feel. Not to get all therapeutic on you. So, yeah, I mean, I don't have that many regrets, mostly, I would say. Honestly, it also probably got me some TV time, too. I mean, you know, like, let's be honest. They were, like, putting, you know, I was going to be the female Phil Hellmuth. Like, who wouldn't want to be the female Phil Hellmuth? He's getting into, like, crazy private games all the time. He's always on, like, tweeting pictures of himself with famous people. I mean, wouldn't want to be Phil Hellmuth. I don't want to, like, tweet pictures of myself with all these, like, in all these cool situations, but I wouldn't mind being in the cool situations. Did I grow up in New Jersey? I went to high school in Montclair, New Jersey. Shout out to Montclair High. I was born in Brooklyn and moved to Jersey when I was 10 years old. And now I'm back. Here I am. New Jersey is sweet. Are you gonna play any other games? Running Up Legion asks. I don't know. Maybe. What am I supposed to play? I don't really want to play Nolan Hold'em because I don't know. I'm kind of bored. I don't want to multi-table and stream because I haven't. Well, I don't even know how to do it. Let alone. But it's kind of boring to play one table, right? I guess I could play maybe some No Limit. I hate low stakes cash No Limit Hold'em. No, I'm not playing No Limit Hold'em. I'm just like you get like in these streaks where you're bored of games, and it's like I play a lot of No Limit Hold'em for high stakes, and this is fun for me because I have no idea what I'm doing and it's exciting. But the idea of playing No Limit Hold'em, I can't even play higher stakes because I don't have any money in my account, and there's not really higher stakes available, so... Now. It'd be a good spot to just snow randomly. No, it wouldn't. Never mind. Just gonna fold when I have a bad hand. Play straightforward. It wouldn't have been the worst spot. No, it's a pretty decent spot. If this person bets, I'm gonna just shove. I'm gonna shove. I said if they bet, I'm gonna shove. Hoping to get them off of like a pat 9 or 10 or something. This might be really bad, but they drew 2. They're gonna have like, oh, yeah, it's really bad. God! Everyone always has it. Or they just don't fold if they have a pad hand, I guess. Yeah, drew 2 to that. That's the thing. Okay, that's not a bad play in that situation. I think. Stop raising when I don't have it. The reason I did that was he drew 2 and then bet. Which I think on with one more street to go, which I think he's going to do a bunch with like pad hands that can't call a raise. But I'm going to stop trying to bluff. Yell at me if I bluff. If I bluff again, if I try to bluff for my whole stack in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to give someone in chat, I'm going to ship someone in chat $20 extra. It's 10:38 right now. If I put my whole stack in as a bluff in the next 10 minutes, someone's chat's getting $20. Provided you have a PokerStars New Jersey account. So you can hold me to it. Want to ride and say go. This is funny, Bicycle Race by Queen. I did not do that bicycle prop bet. Someone was asking me yesterday. Oh my god, I got a hand. That's sad. Can you explain what happened in the big game against Prahlad Freeman? Was there much behind, or did tilt just get you on that one? Yeah. Honestly, what happened there, I got in Jack 7 suited against aces. It was like the same thing that plagues me, like you've seen it now. Well, actually, it's not really the same thing, but it's just thinking that people are bluffing way more than they actually are. And so I was thinking at the time when he re-raised me, I guess. When he raised, I re-raised, yeah, he re-raised me. That his range for doing that when we were that deep stacked was going to be aces or nothing. Like, I thought even if he just had kings. Alright, we're getting 4-1. Let's do it. Why not? And so I was just like, I think he's got aces or nothing here. And I was right, technically. He just had aces. Like, it's like if someone's range is aces or nothing, but they're bluffing 5% of the time, then they just have aces 95% of the time. That doesn't make it right. I mean, that, you know, that makes them polarized, but there's some people who play a spot where they're just, like, polarized and, you know, they play a spot where they're polarized and they just always have it. I was gonna, if it checked to me here, I was gonna bet and then bet the river if checked too, but now I guess I'll fold. KZ120, we saw each other once in New York City at Book of Mormon. We did we? Sweet. I did see Hamilton. Hamilton is an amazing, amazing show. I have the soundtrack, actually. Maybe I'll play it. Let's see. This might be a spoiler if you haven't seen it. I'll play the intro song, which is also available online. When Lin-Manuel Miranda went to the White House, he performed this show. If you don't know the backstory, basically Lin-Manuel Miranda is this awesome playwright and hip-hop artist and all of these different spoken word poetry artists that wrote this entire musical about the life of Alexander Hamilton. And this is the opening song, and I'm just going to play it. I'm just going to play it here and turn this music up. You guys can listen. It's amazing. The whole cast recording is brilliant. This is such a crazy good song.
the $10. Founding father without a father. Got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being the self-starter by 14. They placed him in charge of a trading charter. And every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside, he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter. Then a hurricane came, devastation reigned. Our man saw his future dripping down the drain. Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. Well, the word got around, he said this kid is insane, man. Took up a collection just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came, and the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton. There's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
When he was 10, his father split full of it, debt-ridden. 2 years later, see Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sitting in their own sick, they sent to think that was not better, worse, wait.
Moved in with a cousin committed suicide, left him with nothing but ruined pride, something new inside a voice saying, Alex, you gotta think for yourself. He started retreating and reading every treatise on the shelf. There would have been nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead, destitute, without a cent or restitution. Started working for his late mother's landlord, trading sugar cane and rum and all the things he can't afford. Send him all, every book he can get his hands on. Planning for the future, see him now as he stands on the bow of the ship, headed for a new land. In New York, you can be a new man. New York, you can just do it. New York, you can just do it. New York, you can be a new man. New York, just do it.
Alexander Hamilton,
Alexander Hamilton,
are waiting in the wings for you.
waiting in the wings.
You never back down, you never learn to take your time. Alexander Hamilton,
Alexander Hamilton,
America sings for you.
will they know what you overcame? Will they know you overcame? We'll never be the same. The ship is in the harbor now, see if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemies destroyed his red America, forgot him. We fought with him. Me, I died for him. Me, I trusted him.
Me, I love you.
And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him.
There's a million things I haven't done, but just you.
Alright, guys, I'm going to do one more song. I promise.
Alexander Hamilton.
One more song, but this is so sweet. This is,
Ladies and
Jill
gentlemen,
here.
you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us in New York City. Are you ready for a cabinet meeting, huh? The issue on the table. Secretary Hamilton's plan to assume state debt and establish a national bank. Secretary Jefferson, you have the floor, sir.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We fought for these ideals, we shouldn't settle for less. These are wise words, enterprising men quote them. Don't act surprised, you guys, cause I wrote them. Ow, but Hamilton forgets. His plan would have the government assume state sense. Now place your bets as to who that benefits. The very seat of government where Hamilton sits.
Not true.
Oh, if the shoe fits, wear it. If New York's in debt, why should Virginia bear it? Our debts are paid, I'm afraid. Don't tax the South, cause we got it made in the shade. In Virginia, we plant seeds in the ground. We create. You just wanna move our money around. This financial plan is an outrageous demand, and it's too many damn pages for any man to understand. Stand with me in the land of the free. Pray to God we never see Hamilton's candidacy. Look, when Britain taxed our tea, we got frisky. Imagine what gon' happen when you try to tax our whiskey.
Thank you, Secretary Jefferson. Secretary Hamilton, Your response? Thomas, that was a real nice declaration. Welcome to the present, we're running the real nation. Would you like to join us? We're staying mellow, doing whatever the hell it is you do in Monticello. If we assume the debts the union gets, a new line of credit, a financial diuretic, how do you not get it? If we're aggressive and competitive, the union gets a boost, you'd rather give it a sedative? A civics lesson from a slaver. Hey neighbor, your debts are paid because you don't pay for labor. We plant seeds in the South, we create, they keep ranting. We know who's really doing the planting. And another thing, Mr. Age of Enlightenment, don't lecture me about the war, you didn't fight in it. You think I'm frightened of you, man? We almost died in the trench while you were off getting high with the French. Thomas Jefferson always hesitant with the president. Medicine, there isn't a plan he doesn't jettison. Medicine, you mad as a hatter, so take your medicine. Damn, you in worse shape than the national debt is in. Sitting there useless as two shits. Hey, turn around, bend over, I'll show you where my shoe fits. Excuse me. Madison, Jefferson, take a walk. Hamilton, take a walk. We'll reconvene after a brief recess. Hamilton, sir, a word.
You don't have the votes. You don't have the votes. You're gonna need congressional approval and you don't have the votes. Such a blunder sometimes, it makes me wonder why I even bring the thunder.
Why he even brings the thunder? You want to pull yourself together? I'm sorry, these Virginians are birds of a feather. Young man, I'm from Virginia, so watch your mouth. So we let Congress get held hostage by the South? You need the votes. No, we need bold strokes. We need this plan. No, you need to convince more folks. Well, James Madison won't talk to me. That's a non-starter. Winning was easy, young man. Governing's hard. They're being intransigent. You have to find a compromise. But they don't have a plan. They just hate mine. Convince them otherwise. And what happens if I don't get congressional approval? I imagine they'll call for your removal. Sir, figure it out, Alexander.
Alright, guys. Oh! Let's go back to poker. Alright, guys. Thanks for entertaining that. Oh, God. I wish my music quality were better. You don't know how many times or how long I tried to figure out how to, like, get Spotify as an input on OBS. If anybody knows, I'm on a Mac. The problem is everything's for PC. I was trying to get Spotify or iTunes as an input. It's its own stream. And I could not figure it out. This is also, I'm sorry for the exceptionally boring poker. We're not getting any good hands. So anyway, whoa, I lost so many viewers while I was playing Hamilton. Guys, I'm back. That's okay. You know what? It's plummeting. Oh my God, it's still plummeting. It's just two more minutes, guys. You gotta be patient. And the poker stream will come to you. Rosie seems to have money to burn. Yeah, Rosie was the one that had a lot of money to burn last night. I believe that was my opponent last night when I made about $1,000 at this game. You wouldn't know it from the way I'm playing now, but I swear I sort of know what I'm doing. I also ran really good yesterday. If I were to wind up getting 5 clubs, I would not have a good hand because I would have a flush, which is not a hand you want to have in this game. But if I get a similar juice 3 or 4, then I just, then I would just exchange it. Here I'm going to check. I think this person has a pretty strong 3-card draw. If they haven't improved, they definitely have a strong hand. Either way, they're probably beating me right now. But calling out of the small blind is pretty strong, so I'm not going to go ahead and bet into that. If they were in the big blind, I might just keep betting and sometimes decide to snow. Like, this is not a bad spot to, if I'm against the big blind, just check back. I have not one of the better hands in my range, so if I'm against the big blind and they check to me, I might just bet, and if they draw 2, I might just pat and keep betting. We'll see if we get an opportunity to do that. That's the way that you bluff in triple draw. That one, I just get the sense when people check twice that they don't really like their hand that much. Because people are, especially when I've shown a lot of weakness, I think people are going to be betting. You know, he bet that person last, and that other hand that we played bet their 9-8. I mean, so he can't even beat a 9-8, then, you know, what's he doing? He can't handle it. Can't handle the truth. These people are so, you guys are so nitty, like, with your requests. If you're only playing one table, can you fill out your viewing box? First of all, the ratio is not right. I was trying to make it more aesthetically pleasing. I mean, really, that's like, that's such a nitty request. Let's just be real. This is just a very good hand. We're just getting it in for value here. This is Rosie. They will be, okay. Well, yesterday she did this drawing a couple times. So, yeah, I mean, LOL. So, we're huge against that. I guess that answers my question. The fact that Rosie's just put it in there with a 10 answers my question as to whether people will fold bad pat hands when I repot. The answer is no, and that's why I'm not bluffing anymore. And by the way, it's well past 10:38, 10:48. The promotion, the Vanessa Selbst Don't Bluff $20 promotion has now ended. Thank you all for playing. I will probably run more similar promotions some other time. Call and draw 1, never a good hand. Sometimes a good hand, but probably not. B, when are you streaming another Hold'em game? Nick, GGG, NYC. I don't know. I mean, I don't really play online poker that much anymore. I just don't live somewhere where I can do that, and I just don't. So probably not that much. but my podcast, or it used to be a podcast when it was on Deuces Cracked. It's called Tournamentality, and I've turned it into a Twitch stream. And by turned it into, I mean I've done it once, but I really plan on doing it more because I really do like it. And that is Hold'em, and that's me watching other people play poker, like old EPT episodes, and just commentating on that. And so that's going to be No Limit Hold'em. Support. Vanessa, you're an insane player. Do you personally think you're a crusher at all stakes? Definitely not. I am terrible at 1-2 pot limit triple draw, obviously. This is a really tricky hand if... Okay. Discard 2. So you go 2 to bet. Discard 1. You just check called, and then you discarded one. Now you're betting? Oh, this is weird. This should be a fold. I'm probably just gonna fold, but I don't beat anything except for a bluff, and it's not a bluff. It's just probably not a bluff. Whatever. Nice job if you were bluffing. It's weird. Yeah. The thing about that spot, the reason it's weird is it's either polarized or a bluff. Like when he's potting like that, but he went to drawing one, and then he's just not bluffing very often. The hand to bluff with there would be like a straight or something, but it's just not a bluff ever, so. Sad, but true. Don't berate Twitch chat. Why? The quality... Man, ZASDF Unreal says, oh, don't berate Twitch chat. I think that I should be able to berate Twitch chat. I'm trying to lose the hangers on. I'm trying to drop that follower count to make sure the quality is high. Remember? That's the plan. So if you make nitty requests at me, like changing the box so that it's not aesthetically pleasing anymore, such as you've made, then peace be with you. I'm just kidding. You guys can make as many stupid requests as you want. I might even entertain some of them. Alright. Good luck this evening. Thank you very much. I need it. I'm down a lot of money. Rosie punted 3K in PLA yesterday. Yeah, a lot of it was to me. Let's see. Glad to see your stream is better. I don't know much about you, except you were at the top of the poker world. Would you consider yourself a math-based player? Oh, Rosie. I don't know if this is correct. I'm just gonna... This is probably bad. Probably don't have odds here. Rosie's got a really good hand, usually. This is not one of my better hands, with the 6 in it. If it was like deuce 4-7, it's probably better, but... You know, position and stuff. Whatever. Let's just hit there. Let's just hit. Now we're committed. Let's hope need folds so that I can draw to my 9. Because the cool thing with need folds is that we're in position, so I can see if I have to ditch my 9 or not. Yeah, I'm not gonna ditch it. I'm like, I can see if we're gonna ditch it, but I'm not going to because it's Rosie. Yeah. I mean, the funny thing is I was good with my jack. That's really funny. That's the funny thing. So that's a good example of players. I mean, against most people, when they re-raise a field and then draw 1, they're just going to have like a really, really big hand, and my 9 would never, ever be good, and I would have to ditch it. But in that situation, that's just knowing your player. I mean, Rosie repotted everybody with 9, 8, 7, 2. So that just goes to show you just an atrocious play. Especially when you're tilting and you are like obvious. I mean, it's like obvious that you don't know what you're doing. I mean, maybe I'm just reading way too much into it, and she just has no idea what she's doing, but seems like tilt to me, so I don't know. What can I say? That's why you gotta get in there. Go. Swoops 22. What kind of law are you practicing? How much did you love the New York bar? I am practicing law. I'm doing volunteer work with an attorney who does police misconduct litigation. So people come to him and say, this police person did something bad to me, and I want to make it right. And I'm helping with that. I'm just doing that for a little while to learn the ropes of being a lawyer. It's like because I can only do it for like 15 to 20 hours a week, obviously, since I had to come to New Jersey and play online poker or go to Monte Carlo and play EPTs and stuff. So it's a really cool opportunity that this attorney's given me, and yeah, so I'm just really excited learning all about being a lawyer. Because honestly, like the kind of law, like what you're actually doing, doesn't matter that much in terms of most of what you're doing day to day is like the same. So I'm just trying to learn how to do that stuff, and then eventually I'll maybe open up my own practice or something like that and do the cool stuff. I mean, I'm doing the cool stuff now, but I'll be able to like do my own strategy and stuff. And how much did I love the New York bar? I did not. Love an Eric bar. I'm not gonna make a bad bar joke either about passing the bar, not passing the bar, and alcoholism. I really like dad jokes. If you guys watch me on my stream, I'm gonna make a lot of dad jokes. If you don't know what a dad joke is, you're not a Redditor. If you're not a Redditor, then you're not a true nerd. And if you're not a true nerd, then you're not in this Twitch stream. So therefore, I will assume that all of you, by transitive property of nerditry, I would assume that all of you know what dad jokes are. And therefore, you'll hear me make a lot of them. But I'm going to decline the bar joke. But maybe just by talking about not making it, I'm kind of making it. I don't know. My head is a dark, dark place, guys. You don't want to be here. Let's see what else. The poker clueless Jay Carver won money from Rosie. Oh man, I guess that... And it should be pretty easy to do, I guess. Rosie's in for TV time. Maybe Rosie's just in it for the TV time. Like, you know, props to Rosie. Rosie's just like, I want to be on Twitch. Rosie, you got your wish. You're on Twitch. And, what else? Green Street, Sunset Park, Brooklyn 999. I love Brooklyn almost as much as I love Hoboken, New Jersey right now. Can you guys, I wish you could see, like, it's actually such a sick, I'm going to give you a little tour, maybe, I don't know, can you see? You can see my screen, but there's, like, Empire State Building and a bunch of other stuff. Oh my god, we have a visitor. I think we have a Mr. Negranu. He's the Department of Justice. They're here to arrest me. I think it's a stripper. I think it's a stripper from Toronto, Canada. Let's see who it is, guys. Shit.
I love that commercial.
Professor? I don't even know. Come on in.
Potato chip? You've never seen that commercial?
I don't know.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my
you guys
god.
know commercial?
You gotta
Ask them.
you gotta
They'll
come
tell
around
you.
here.
They'll tell you about this
God,
commercial.
we're playing Deuce to 7 pot limit
All
Turbotron.
right.
Yeah, this is the man right here.
I've been playing this a lot, actually. I swear.
I believe you. Here,
I'm
come
not, not
on.
joking.
Take a
I've been
seat.
playing a
Let's
lot.
say hello.
Okay, I wouldn't play this in.
Look who we got.
Oops.
Oh no, I'm not
Can't
gonna.
teach.
Oh yeah, we can't. We're not allowed to talk about it. No, it's okay.
Yeah.
You can just. No, yeah, you can't tell me anything, but you can talk to the. What's up, guys?
How y'all doing?
There's a 3-minute delay, so they're not gonna.
yeah.
You gotta like
3
talk.
minutes.
To,
That's close. That's
weird.
tight.
I've never done this before. It's like you're talking to yourself. Most
Yeah,
of the
I've
time.
done it. I peed on stream. I had to go pee, so I brought it with me.
Yesterday they were like, I was having all these like lag problems. They were like, maybe you should stop. Something about porn, and I was like, all right, guys, I'm gonna try to stop downloading all my porn. But then I didn't stop because I needed my porn. So I just cut off my stream early.
I
you know what
understand.
mean? Yeah, for sure.
How do you do in the music thing? How do you do that?
Dude, I researched for so long how to get Spotify as a
So it's legal, right?
As an input stream.
But it's legal? In terms of if
oh,
people want
like
to do
the
a playback?
rights? Oh, the rights or whatever? Probably not. But...
So what
I'm
happens
just
if
doing it
it's
as
not?
just-
Is that like if people wanted to watch it on playback, there's no sound? That's what I was told.
Oh, I got it. That makes sense. I'm just doing the audio. Yeah, it's probably illegal. And I'm
Okay,
also...
your computer does the same thing, the sound, right?
Yeah.
I got the same mic. Look at that.
Nice. All right.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm trying to do.
Hoboken.
I was trying to add it like as a different stream, but I couldn't figure it out. But this guy, Hippie80, told me he's gonna help me out.
Hippie80.
Hippie80's gonna.
How long have you been doing this?
He's gonna hook it up. I've been doing it for a couple hours. I was gonna do it earlier, but I didn't want it. I knew if I competed with Jay Carver Poker, then he would. I wouldn't have any followers.
This is a fun game. I didn't know this was going. I'll play some of it. I played a spin and go.
Yeah.
I won, of course.
All right.
I played so good. It
You
was
won?
$1.
Boom.
Yeah.
How much did
I
you
always
win?
win those. I win spin and goes like $2.
$2.
Yeah,
Nice.
whatever.
Oh,
though.
well,
I
won.
win
You
spinning.
won
It's like
$1.
not even fair.
I actually really win spinning goes a lot.
People shouldn't play me.
Should we spin?
I don't know. What do you do? Whatever you got to do. But
I'm gonna spin soon, guys. We're gonna spin a little later. That's Hold'em. People are asking.